Hey Gary, so I want to walk through some of the one of the updates we're going to do. So you can see here how there's four sections of the same course. There's really no reason to be recreating the course every time we need it. So rather than recreating a course here, I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to change the name of it so that Randall can use this course again, and they can set up as many times as they want. They can set up as many groups as they want inside of a course. So I'll walk you through that just to make sure that makes sense to you. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the course, and I'm going to change the name of it. So we'll leave it Foundations, and then we'll just leave it Randall. But we'll take the date out. So now this is one that can be used indefinitely. And I mean, we can create a new course every once in a while, maybe every year or every couple of years, but don't feel like you have to create a course every time. So we'll go ahead and display this. So now it's the title without the date on it. The first thing I'm going to do then, I should have done this when I was in here before, I'm going to set up groups. And you don't need to know this, but you just need to be aware of how it works. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn on self-enrollment. Okay, it's already on. Perfect. And then I just have to check a setting here quick. You don't need to know that enrollment key. That just allows something else to work here. Now we're going to set up groups. So I'm going to create a group. And this group I'm going to call June 2018. And their enrollment key would be June 2018. So there was nobody in the June 2018 course, so maybe that one never ran. Or I should say, there's nobody enrolled in this class right now. If I go into enrolled users, the teacher is the only person. Not that that's a problem, but last time we created a course or created a version, it just didn't get used. So now we're going to create another group, and it looks like this one starts in September. So we'll call this SEPT, I guess we can spell it out here, 2018. And then down here for enrollment key, this is where I'll just write SEPT 2018. And we'll save this. So now what's going to happen, I guess I'll walk you through the whole thing in a minute. But if a teacher, so what is this lady's name? Christine Randall. What she'll do if she ever wants to start a new course, she's going to go to her course. She's going to click Administration and click Users. Click Groups. Create Group. All she'll do is put in when the class is going to run, and then she has to put in an enrollment key as well. I won't save this one, but this is exactly what a teacher would do. They hit save, now they're good to go. We set it up this way so that we don't have to keep recreating shells. Now, so this number is 1707. When a student logs into the site, oh, we could do it this way. Let's do it this way. I forgot about this. So this is the newest enrollment method, and this is pretty fun. So here's what happens. Once a teacher sets up a group, so like I said, users, groups, create group. Once a teacher makes a group, then they're going to go to enrollment methods, and they won't have to do this step, but once they go to enrollment methods, they're going to look for the group they just created, and there's going to be a code down here. You're going to write that code down. When a student logs in, I'm going to tap home here, sorry. When a student logs in, they just type that code in right there and click enroll. It will take them to the right class, and it will enroll them in the right group. So that's a much simpler way to set up groups, get students into the correct class and the correct group. So I'm going to do this for the other classes as well. Let's see here. We did it for Randall. Now let's do it for paraeducator. And you should be able to do this as well. You can set them up for the people if you want, if you don't want to teach them how to do it. So here we're going to go instructional support. This is another good example. We've got a lot of the same class. There's no reason to have multiple. So we're just going to go into this class. I'm going to change the name and just get rid of June 2018. I'll do it again there. Get rid of that date. I'll turn groups on. Now we're going to create a group. So there's already one in here. I'll just rename that one. So we'll call this June 2018. And the password, June 2018. Now that I think about it, you don't even need to set a password for them, but that's irrelevant. So we're going to set up another group, and this one we will call, this one starts in October 2018. And here you can just get rid of this. You don't need it. The reason you don't need it is because now we're going to go into, let's look at who's enrolled in this course. Yeah, there's nobody in this course either. So we built a shell, nobody used it. Doesn't matter, but it just prevents us from having to do that again. So now we're going to go to methods. We'll turn on easy enrollments. And now for group October 2018, she'll give them this code. When they log in for the first time, let's hit add method quickly. When they log into the site, they'll put that code right there, and that'll get them in the class. And we'll do it for one more, in case you want to see this go down again. Behavior supports with Baker. So let's use this one. We'll go change the name. Get rid of that. Turn groups on. Now let's go check. We don't need a password. That's for anybody that's in the class. Okay, so here there are people in the class. So here we'll just select these people and we'll put them in the June 2018 group. Go back to groups. These are the students in this group. So let's set up another group. This one is going to be November of 2018. So we can get rid of that password. You could leave it there too, it's not going to matter. So now in this group, let's go to enrollment methods, add easy enrollments. So group November 2018, this is their code. When a student logs in, they'll put this code here, hit enroll. It'll take them to the right class and enroll them in the right group. So just to summarize, instead of making new shells, now what we're going to do is we're going to create groups inside of an old shell. You or the teacher can create groups with the steps I showed above. The first thing you're going to do is create a group. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go into your enrollment methods and you'll get the code for that group. And then that's going to be what you advertise to students. Hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know.